Hey. You all right?
It's just another dizzy spell.
Another?
Yeah. But don't worry, it's been happening since I was a kid. So.
Well, maybe it's systematic of a bigger problem.
It is hunger.
Hunger.
It's no big deal. I get dizzy, then I start to lose focus. It's a good thing I'm off right away. I shouldn't be treating patients. Aren't you off right away, too?
I get it. This is your charming way of asking me out to dinner.
No. It's me trying to get an invitation to your new apartment for home cooking. I can't imagine you'd be able to find a kitchen with a map.
Ooh. I'm going to make you eat those words.
Well, I'm going to take that as a yes.
Don't make me regret it.
Patrick. When I talk, do words just like disappear into thin air with you? I've told you time and time again, in every way I know how, I do not want to be on the donor list. And I've explained to you, because of my life choices, I do not deserve a transplant. I want it to go to somebody who does. Nothing seemed to penetrate with you. So let's try this. You think that'll stop me? I can have a bottle of vodka in my hand within 10 minutes.
You wouldn't do that.
Oh, you think not?
You just want me to believe that you hate yourself so much you would deliberately trash your life again. But what I don't understand is why.
Because I want you to stop helping.
I am trying to save your life.
I didn't ask you to! I want my name off the donor list! If it's on there and a liver becomes available, I will refuse it, so stop making everybody crazy! And do what I ask!
No, that is the most selfish, ungrateful thing I've ever heard a father say to his son.
You have no idea. Patrick doesn't have any altruistic motives here. He wants me alive for himself. He thinks if he appoints himself the liver police, it'll make up for all the years he spent rejecting me.
Are you out of your mind?
You know it's true.
You need to get a grip, Noah. Your son is trying to give you a second chance, not just with him, but at life. Do not throw his generosity, deserved or not, back in his face, or you will regret it, I promise. All right, we get it. You don't want to live, so what's the plan? Go face down in a bar somewhere? Or something more dramatic, like a leap off a roof? Or better yet, what would cause Patrick more pain, since that's what you seem to be all about?
You couldn't possibly understand.
You're right, I don't.
You know what, Robin? Don't even bother.
You know, that was actually some fiery defense you leapt to there. But that's the point, isn't it? You don't really care about whether I get a liver or not. It's all about making appearances in front of her.
Yeah, Ria, I can't slip anything past you, can I?
Yeah, well, hear me. Give it up.
You hear me? Stop being a moron.
I guess you heard everything, huh?
Every ghastly word. What clicks on inside your head that allows you to be so cruel to your son? Noah, you are not like that. You are a kind, loving gentleman, and I know you love Patrick. So I don't understand why you're intentionally being so nasty.
I'm dying, Bobbie. Here lies the once promising Dr. Noah Drake, who drank himself to death. That was my choice. I chose that. That's my burden, not Patrick's.
I don't understand why you are so accepting of your own death.
Then you're not listening. I brought this on myself. I'm not going to stand in line and wait for a liver transplant and snatch it from somebody who I think is more
Somebody is more deserving, I know, and I've heard that before, but it doesn't make any sense to me. Noah! What constitutes deserving?
Someone who didn't give themselves a liver disease.
Patrick is willing to step into that breach. Why won't you let him?
Bobbie, you're a nurse. You know that a partial liver transplant surgery involves certain risks to the donor.
Low risks, less than 20%.
Yeah, well, I think that's high. But Patrick's got a brilliant life ahead of it. Why would I ask him to risk that for somebody who didn't think enough of their own life not to systematically destroy it?
Because he wants to.
Yeah, well, I'm not having that.
Okay, then fine. But why not use the rest of the time that you have with your son to bring yourself closer to him instead of yelling at him and pushing him away?
If I don't get any closer to Patrick, he won't miss me when I'm gone.
Oh, you know what? Everything that Patrick just said to you is right. You are behaving like a moron. That's right, you've got it all figured out, don't you? You'll surround yourself in your own darkness. And maybe you'll drink and maybe you won't. And you'll wait for death to come and get you. And you won't fight to live because you don't deserve it. And if you sacrifice your own life, it will somehow make up for the loss of your wife's.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, there's only one big flaw in this master plan of yours. It's all about you. You forgot to factor in your son.
I'm doing this to protect Patrick.
Now, my son just lost his dad. And I can assure you that the worst thing you can do right now is try and build up some phony animosity to keep Patrick from feeling sad when you die. Because that's a given. Patrick is going to grieve either way. And if it ends badly between the two of you, he's going to be haunted by that for the rest of his life. You know, the most precious gift that Tony ever gave to Lucas was his last. Unconditional love, pride, and acceptance. Because Tony really opened up his heart. And he left nothing unsaid, nothing unresolved. And I can already see how that's making a difference to Lucas and how he's able to deal with everything and come to terms with what's going on. So when you finally get what you want and you die, no, you're out of it. You're buried in the ground or your ashes in an urn. But Patrick is going to be left to carry however you choose to leave him for the rest of his life. Now, you're telling me you want to protect your son? I'm telling you, this is not the way to do it.